We're not women's champions. We're vagina owners champions.
Does she have like the Barbie crotch, which just soft? There's like nothing there.
I hope it's soft.
Where does she shed piss out of her mouth?
Barbie crotches aren't soft.
They're flat.
That's not soft.
I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. What do you want from me?
Vaginas are soft. Barbie vaginas are not soft.
They're hard.
Thank you. That's what I was trying. What a
I said the wrong
soft
word.
vagina.
Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
Today we're reacting to some crazy woke stuff. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Just move along at a rapid pace. Let's go to the BBC's Newsnight program and this powerful performance described as a feminist manifesto. Surely that's it. Please, no more. Please? That's the BBC, ladies and gentlemen. Your taxes at work, Britain.
I want to show you that.
For so many white women, it's so tribal. You know what I mean? How are dreadlocks a cultural appropriation? But the amount of white women in there just going, woo, 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 is not. Sorry.
I don't know. What if there were dogs in there? I couldn't tell if they were trying to be coyotes or monkeys.
Well, that's why it's so, like, tribal, like, natives and different African tribes chant, right? How many white people did you see?
I think they were all white women.
So how is that not cultural appropriation?
Well, I guess it would be.
My husband tells me consistently that he is a cis man that likes vagina. And that's how he identifies, as a straight cis man. I find it offensive that my husband sees himself as straight when he's married to someone who is non-binary.
You have people like this who clearly need an identity out of it, right? They need their identity to be non-binary, and their husband now has to be queer because their gender shifted in their mind, right? And then I've told you, and I mentioned this before, but the ex who said, to you I'm a lesbian, to the world I'm a man. It's the same concept, though. Instead of saying that I want you to change your gender identity, is I want you to identify different to the world despite your gender identity. And it's just a very crazy thing to ask someone. Because in the same way this husband's like, I only like vagina. I was like, I only like vagina.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of thing, but they're asking you to change how you present to the world because they did.
She's asking her husband
To change how he presents to the world because she did.
She's saying that her husband should change how he sees himself so she feels better about herself. Because he sees himself as a straight dude. She sees herself as no gender. Or in between genders or whatever the fuck.
Well,
And that's fine for her to see herself however she wants to see herself.
Right.
But when she's imposing
those
her views onto how he should see himself, that is crossing a big boundary.
So does she want a penis?
No, she just doesn't want to be looked at as a woman, because heaven forbid anyone see anyone as a woman. I mean, we're peasants. We're so below everybody.
But that's the real question. So if he, what would his new gender identity be?
I guess he would be like a
bisexual? Pansexual? I'm confused on what
pansexual, I suppose.
Right. What do you want him?
According to her.
What do you want him to say? Because I wouldn't even know what to say.
She wants him to bend the knee.
At least as a lesbian, I was like, so you want me to be straight? Like, that was my response. But, like, it doesn't make sense as a straight man with a wife who wants to say she's non-binary.
He probably looks at her and is like, okay, you cut your hair. You're wearing kind of boyish clothes. that doesn't mean you're not a woman and you are a dude. It doesn't mean you're half and half. It means you're a chick who is trying to look like no gender by adhering to gender stereotypes pushed on us by society, which you are apparently against. So which is it? Are you against it or are you for it?
Whoever said having a vagina makes you worse or is a bad thing?
They do.
You know what doesn't hurt near as bad? Getting drop kicked in the vagina versus the balls.
I could imagine.
There's no reason having a vagina should make you feel demeaned or less of a person. So to contradict that by saying I'm now non-binary just shows how misogynistic you feel things are. And how misogynistic your viewpoint of the world is. Having a vagina does not make you less of a person.
Yeah, women nowadays are either they don't want to be women, they don't want to be seen as women, or they want to objectify themselves to such a degree that they're selling their body or images of their body online to make a profit.
But these same women go on Reddit and post themselves and they say shit like, show me I'm actually a woman. Like, it's really sad.
Yeah, but you can't fix stupid. It just
No,
doesn't happen.
I'm saying that they even know. And they know it's fucked up. And they just make a whole game out of it.
Well, that's what happens when children never grow up. They become adults like this, which is kind of scary because you have to raise your partner as if they're a child. You got married and you ended up having a child you didn't want.
You guys wonder
Your
why?
partner.
You guys wonder why I stopped wearing makeup? It's because I can't stop fucking touching my face whenever we watch these things.
I'm not a woman. So you're not straight. You're actually queer. And he won't acknowledge that. He won't give me the acceptance of, yes, I understand we are a queer marriage and I am inherently queer because I am attracted to all vagina owners, not just girls. He likes non-binary spectrum women.
First of all, queer is a slur. Sorry.
I am very uncomfortable with you saying that your husband likes vagina owners and not just girls. It's a weird way of phrasing it. It's one thing to say that he likes women or adult women who have vaginas, but you're saying it weird. And you don't get to tell someone that they're queer.
I feel
you don't
bad for
have
her
that.
husband.
You
I
don't-
feel bad for her husband.
You don't have that leverage over people in life, though. Just like my mother can't tell me I'm straight, you can't tell your husband he's queer.
It's kind of rude to be telling other people who they are,
Demanding
especially their
sexuality.
sexual orientation. That's quite hypocritical, ma'am. I don't believe in non-binary. I believe in androgyny.
It's forceful. It's
Controlling.
forceful, demanding, and insanity.
So he can't say he's straight because it would offend her. But why should it matter? If she knows who she is, then why does it matter?
Well, because she's proving a point. Didn't you hear her?
Why?
You don't just like women. You like anyone who has a vagina. That's what she said.
So he likes they them.
Vagina owners is what she said. She
Oh,
wants to
because
change.
women can only have dicks,
she
right?
wants to change. She wants to change his sexual identity to not only be women, but also trans men. That's what she's asking.
No, but he doesn't want to date trans men.
But she doesn't care. She's trying to tell him he does.
When we watch stuff like this, I can only imagine what it's like to be the partner of someone like this.
Like, you won't date a trans man, right?
Absolutely not.
But you date a woman.
Yes.
And she's trying to tell him that that's bigoted and that because he's with her.
And the reason I'm saying I would never date a trans man, amongst other things, I just love women.
Titties.
I have enough mental health issues to deal with. I don't need anyone else's. You know what I mean? No. That would just be a horrific mess.
My first thing is that, and titties.
Oh my God, if you don't have boobs, what's the point?
See? And so this might be how her husband feels. But because she decided that she's non-binary, now her husband has to be interested in non-binaries and trans men.
It's very forceful and controlling.
Yes.
It's like when you get involved with these people, you end up having to constantly debate over the dumbest shit. And then you never actually attack any real issues in the relationship because you're arguing over semantics, over like stupid shit that we already know. You know you're a freaking woman, lady.
And this husband could be the sweetest dude ever and be like, listen, I'm going to stay with you because you're my wife and I love you. But I'm not ever going to date a trans man. I'm not going to find someone else non-binary to date. Like, that is the truth. And if he's sitting there saying that and she's like, no, you're queer. Queer. Like, it's just so bad.
It's like saying, witch.
Right.
Witch.
Queer.
Heretic.
If you're not saying you're queer, you're a bigot.
Yeah, she's out there.
People, no gender, that have a vagina.
Sexual identity. Sexual.
Organs. Come on now.
Sexual identity.
He just likes vagina. He just does not like penis. What he's saying is kind of an insult to the LGBT community, honestly. It is to me. That he's not willing to accept our marriage is queer because I'm non-binary and I'm pansexual. He would inherently be pansexual. Am I wrong?
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on.
Let her go.
Because he likes anyone, not based on genitalia, but he likes them for who they are in the heart. And he likes vagina owners.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let her finish. Because he said, he doesn't care about your genitals. He cares about your personal personality. And then she goes on to say, but he also only likes vagina owners, which means he cares about genitals.
Yeah, this is not offensive to the LGBTQ community.
I'm good.
I'm fine.
I'm
not offended whatsoever.
I'm
He has the
offended
right
by-
to his own opinion. Anyone who is offended has a serious problem with their brain.
Well, they're offended.
Absolutely.
They're offended by her, not him.
I am actually
Offended by her.
someone who's like never offended. I would be if I was ever offended. I would be offended by her because she's just a charlatan. She's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's just a boring white woman who wants to make herself seem more interesting and popular. So she's identifying into the non-binary category, which just means cut your hair and wear guy
Cut
clothes.
my life in 2 pieces. This is my last resort.
Pretty much. And so now she's identified her way into a category of people that don't identify with her at all. Because she's just a straight woman.
Because she's a vagina owner.
Nothing different about her aside from the fact that she's saying she's non-binary and changed her appearance a little bit.
Vagina
Okay?
owner.
So now we have these invaders coming into our community
Vagina owner.
and just completely making us look like we're fucking nut jobs.
Vagina
Like
owner.
these women have very low IQs, not smart at all, and they're coming in and being like, "Hey, yeah,
She called us.
I'm a non-binary. Now listen up. This is how it's gonna go."
She called us vagina owners.
Oh, fuck her.
That's the most offensive thing here. She called women vagina owners.
What does she have?
We're not women's champions. We're vagina owners champions.
Does she
of the
have
world.
like the Barbie crotch, which just soft? There's like nothing there.
I hope it's soft.
Where does she shed piss out of her mouth?
Barbie crotches aren't soft.
They're flat.
That's not soft.
I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. What do you want from me?
Vaginas are soft. Barbie vaginas are not soft.
They're hard.
Thank you. That's what I was trying. What a
I said the wrong
soft
word.
vagina. Babe, I'm rock soft for you.
Ew. Knock, knock, knock. Anyway, that was pretty much it for the video. Like and subscribe.
Comment below. Knock on my bell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.